Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, October 30th, 2018. Just one more day to Halloween. Hope your Tuesday is off to a great start. Yesterday was a lot of fun talking about, well, it's not much fun when you live through it. But growing up in the hood and trick or treat and Halloween memories, and a few people were triggered by the story today and shared shared some comments and a few DMs. And one of the DMs asked me today, Rosie, I know that you probably weren't dressed as Cinderella when you were a kid, causing mayhem out there. You were probably a pretty bad kid at Halloween. Yeah, I'm not saying I was one to take kids' candy, but let's just say when it was time for trick or treat, I often enjoyed pulling the tricks more than getting the treats. And yeah, there were some epic things. You know, when it seemed like the 70s, the 60s, I mean, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have gaming. I mean, you were on the street most of the time. And you were hanging with your buds, rolling cigarettes out of binder paper and pipe tobacco and just getting by and having fun. So when Halloween came, it was almost like the movie Purge, right? You could go out there and even if you got caught, so what? It's Halloween. The kid's a kid, smack you upside the head and send you home to your parents, right? Don't do it again. Well, I mean now the kid's internet, you can order candy on Safeway. Who in the hell needs to trick or treat anymore? But my greatest, I'll still remember one prank that I will share with you guys. It was the best of all. There was this old apartment house where I worked. I was probably, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. I wanted to make a little pocket money, and there was an old janitor that was about 80 years old. This apartment house was populated by daughters of Confederate War survivors and stuff, ladies of the South, and they were by and large real nice, but they were cheap. Christmas time would come. I mean, I'm hustling, collecting garbage, right, putting it in an incinerator, helping the old guy, black guy, burn it, teaching me card tricks and stuff, giving me my first sips of old granddad whiskey. I had a great time. It's hard to believe when you look at me now that Rosie could be such a little wiseacre kid, but I was. Well, Halloween came around and I thought about Christmas time and I thought about I'm not going to be on this job really much longer. I got hired by a paint company to be a day laborer on their site. So I thought I'm going to go out with Halloween on a bang. And this was like a 6-story apartment building, and they would have door knockers on each of the doors, an elevator, an old creepy old elevator. And maybe it was like a 7-story building. I don't even remember, right? Fancy, really fancy area, right? So on every floor when the elevator came up, you would have an apartment on each side. When you got off the elevator, there would be a one on this side and there'd be one on this side. And their doors would face inward to each other, right? So you step off the elevator, you see the door there, you see this door there. So I decided to have a little bit of fun on Halloween. I took a piece of really heavy twine, really heavy baling twine, and I tied that onto the top door knocker on the 7th floor, ran it across the hall through the door knocker there, ran it down the steps, ran it to the door knockers on the 6th floor, the 5th floor, the 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor. I got that. I got that string all the way down to that basement. And when it was about 11:30 at night, I had a key. I snuck into that place. I probably did this like at 11 o'clock at night. I snuck back in there because I knew no ladies were going to be out on Halloween. And I pulled on that damn, like ringing a church bell. All I was Quasimodo pulling this heavy baling twine, and I started pulling on that thing, boom, boom, and you could hear all those door knockers, boom, boom. I didn't just do it one time, man. I did it till I started to get some. I just kept pulling that thing till I heard people up the stairwell. Oh my God! What is? What is? Where's the little bastard that did? Wait till I catch that little bastard that did this, man. It was such a hoot. It was like freaking epic, man. My greatest Halloween prank ever. I mean, they talked about that, trying to figure out who in the hell did that, and I don't know. I just work here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So great to have you along. Okay, I'm a better kid now.